So Shruti, I think we had a little bit of a tough time with these works, trying to place them pretty much on every wall before we decided to place them here. And I think I took them home and then you wanted them back, so back to at home, as it were, from my home. And so you were very insistent on having these Sudhirs here. And tell us why you chose these particular works.
I'm not insistent so much, but I felt actually these are really remarkable works, and we'll talk about why. And I thought this would be a great opportunity to see them in this context. So Dr. Sudhir Patwardhan is, as you know, India's finest figurative and narrative painter. So I was personally very surprised to see these works, because if you don't have to maybe necessarily think of them as abstract, but they're definitely non-representational. They are nothing like his usual works, and they're also stark white. And if you remember, I would each time call them Barves, Prabhat Barves, who it's easy to, Freudian. But this is actually the interior space and indicated with just like the faintest mark-making forms. You just have a line and a knob, which is the door, and then you can see ceiling here and ceiling light. And I thought it was his lived space, his home, and remarkable because they're completely unlike, and not just figures, the color, the riot of colors that you see in a lot of pastel shades, yes, but still a really constant color and very large scale. And these are different
scale. There is, so he does work on this and bigger scale. I think what's interesting, A, as you said, was the color palette here, and B, these are not of his home, but of his clinic. So this is because he's a radiologist and a practicing radiologist alongside being a painter. And so this is the ceiling light, and that's the doorknob that I think he probably sat and looked at for the last 30, 40 odd years of his practice. So in a sense, it is a lived space. It may not be a home space, but it's definitely an inhabited space. And I agree. I think I've always found Sudhir's practice very, very interesting. Particularly his figuration, and for me these really worked because they have that kind of Bharwe, Nasreen-esque quality, which spareness, but it communicates what it must. And I hope that it's coming through in the video, but if it's not, and even if it is, please do come and have a look at it in person, which is up close. And since we are a fairly informal space, this is somewhere where you will have an opportunity to kind of put your nose against the work, which you may not in many other museums or in gallery spaces. So take advantage of that.
Yeah.